Ring around the Rosie, a pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Sounds familiar, right? We all sang this as kids, dancing in a circle and collapsing in a fit of giggles. But what if I told you that this seemingly innocent little rhyme is actually about one of the most devastating pandemics in human history? The dark, hidden stories behind our favorite nursery rhymes are about to make your childhood feel a whole lot creepier. Let's start with Ring Around the Rosie. Most historians believe this rhyme is a chilling description of the Great Plague of London in 1665. The ring around the Rosie isn't a flower. It refers to the red ring-like rash that was one of the first telltale symptoms of the bubonic plague. The pocket full of posies? People carried flowers and herbs in their pockets, believing the sweet smell would ward off the bad air they thought was spreading the disease. And the final haunting line, ashes, ashes, we all fall down. This represents the final stages of the illness, sneezing fits, followed by the mass cremations of bodies and ultimately death. Yeah, not so fun and games anymore, is it? Okay, how about Mary Mary, quite contrary? You know, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. Sounds like a lovely little gardening song. Nope. It's thought to be about Queen Mary I of England, also known as Bloody Mary. Her garden was a graveyard, filled with the Protestants she executed. The silver bells and cockle shells. These weren't decorations, they were nicknames for instruments of torture used during her reign. And the pretty maids all in a row? That's believed to be a reference to the guillotine, which was nicknamed the Maiden. So Mary's garden was a cemetery, and she was growing it with the bodies of her enemies. All right, one more for you. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. This one feels pretty straightforward, right? A song about a bridge that keeps needing to be repaired. But one of the darkest theories behind this rhyme involves a terrifying ancient practice called immurement. The belief was that for a structure to be strong, it needed a human sacrifice entombed within its foundation. The song supposedly chronicles the desperate attempts to keep the bridge standing, and the unspoken, horrifying solution was to wall up a person, possibly a child, alive inside the bridge's structure to appease the river spirits and ensure it would stand forever. The fair lady mentioned in some versions could be this unfortunate victim. So how did these gruesome tales of plague, torture, and human sacrifice become the lullabies and playground chants we know today? Well, back then, nursery rhymes weren't really for children. They were a way for adults, many of whom were illiterate, to spread news, share political satire, and gossip about the ruling class in a coded way. It was a form of secret communication hidden in plain sight. Singing a song criticizing the queen was much safer than saying it out loud. Over the centuries, the original dark meanings were lost. The literal interpretations faded and the catchy melodies remained. The rhymes were passed down, sanitized, and eventually became the property of the nursery. So the next time you hear one of these seemingly sweet tunes, just remember, you might be singing about a pandemic, a murderous queen, or a human sacrifice. The history we think we know is often just a fairy tale. And the fairy tales, well, they're often history.